Today, share markets crashed after both the Sensex and Nifty tumbled nearly 2%. The rupee also hit an all-time low ahead of domestic retail inflation numbers and amid a broader decline in equity markets following US consumer price data. While the S&P BSE Sensex fell by 1.3% or 1,042 points to 53,046.05, the NSE Nifty 50 was down by 2% or 322.75 points at 15,893. The Indian rupee plunged to a record low for a second time this week at 77.63 against the dollar amid a broader decline in Asian currencies. As per reports, investor focus will be on the inflation data due later in the day. Yesterday, the Delhi High Court delivered a split verdict on the issue of criminalization of marital rape on a batch of petitions challenging the exception in the law that exempts husbands from being prosecuted for non-consensual sexual intercourse with their wives. While Justice Sagdar, who headed the division bench, favoured striking down the marital rape exception for being unconstitutional and said that it would be tragic if a married woman's call for justice is not heard even after 162 years since the enactment of IPC, Justice Shankar said that the exception under the rape law is not unconstitutional and was based on an intelligible differentia. Today, amid the Supreme Court's order on the colonial era sedition law, senior Congress leader P. Chidambaram slammed Law Minister Kiren Rijiju after the top court put on hold the application of the controversial sedition law. Rijiju had said, while he respected the court and its independence, there is a Lakshman Rekha that cannot be crossed. Chidambaram, reacting to the remark, said that Law Minister has no authority to draw any arbitrary Lakshman Rekha and should read Article 13 of the Constitution, which allows for any pre-constitution law to be declared void if they are inconsistent with the constitutional rights. The Lancet Respiratory Medicine in a study said evidence shows that a considerable proportion of people who have recovered from COVID-19 have long-term effects on multiple organs and systems. In the summary of its study, the Lancet said, and I quote, regardless of initial disease severity, COVID-19 survivors had longitudinal improvements in physical and mental health, with most returning to their original work within 2 years. However, the burden of symptomatic sequelae remained fairly high.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.